Hello everyone. It's James again. And before I start today's video, I just want to quickly say, all work in this video contains 100% original content of and by myself James Smith, otherwise known as Bgood 4000, and was uniquely created with NAWMAL software, by myself James Smith. As I purchased commercial rights from NAWMAL to produce my unique and original video with this software. Commentary is uniquely my own thoughts, feelings, and expressions. Now that I have that out of the way, I do hope your day is going better than fantastic. And your journey to self-betterment is going way better than fantastic as well. Now before we jump into today's topic, I just wanted to say thank you all for your loving and encouraging words. You all truly are kind. I'm just a little cartoon man trying my best. And you are hanging in there with this channel and with me. It means a lot. You know it's not always easy. And I know you know that. Because you are all in the middle of things in your own personal lives. Maybe. Right now you are planning and trying to get away from the narcissist in your life. Or maybe you are still dealing with a narcissist mother or father. Or just other things in life that come up and keep you busy with what seems to be nonsense. Nonsense usually created by something that seems unfair. And by the time you are done fixing this issue, you are worn out. Then you end up with another and another. And this is the washing machine the narcissist and the societal narcissists want you to be in. So you can't develop any upward mobility, and so you can't help others do the same. I mean, look at the many channels that speak about the truth of things. No matter it be narcissism or other topics surrounded by how things work. The real truth on how things work. And how you might have a better life. These channels were on the verge of doing extremely well. Then things changed, let's just say. And I'm pretty sure those content creators appreciate the people that still come by their channel and listen and watch their content. So thank you. I appreciate you sticking with me when my channel was doing well and when my channel was having its challenges. I really do appreciate you all. With that said, there was a video request that we talk today about the sixth sense the narcissist has. And is it possible for them to show up in places where they know you are going to be even after you've gone no contact? Here's the thing. Narcissists have spent their entire life, starting in their youth, studying people for the main purpose of manipulation. And this muscle of learning people grows so strong it almost has a mind of itself. You see, empaths have great gut feelings. Great gut feelings. We just have a hard time trusting it for ourselves. But we can tell someone about something or someone else. And they come back to us and say we were so right, detail by detail of what we thought about a situation or a person. Now this is something that God gives to us with the hopes we can sidestep danger. It's the Holy Spirit speaking to us to step over here and instead of stepping over there. Why? Because He loves us. And doesn't want to see harm come to us. And I believe, like the muscle memory I just mentioned regarding the narcissist, I think if we trust in this gut feeling more often within regards to ourselves, I think it would become so sharp that it would get easier and easier to not only see these people coming a mile away, but to get out and stay out of their way. Because narcissists trust in what they know. Some may say they get their sixth sense from the devil. And I can't argue with that. Because narcissists ultimately want to cause problems for those they deem to be kind, loving, caring, and positive. And if you love God on top of that, they really want to go after you. But let's say you don't believe in that. Though you might want to think about it and consider it. Because this is a spiritual battle. But let's say you're not there yet. Please know. Narcissists have been doing what they have been doing. Which is reading people for the main purpose of manipulating them. They can seemingly know your next move sometimes before you even think it. It was brought up for an example that they were needing to lease a new apartment. And the narcissist was right there near the door. How does the narcissist know such things? Well, narcissists are expert listeners even when they appear not to be listening at all. And they listen to every bit of information you share with them, and it's stored in their data banks. And it's pulled out at the right times when they deem they need to use such information. Much like a Terminator robot. And they might have heard from you quite a long time ago that you wanted to move out of your apartment. It could have been a long time ago. And they figured out a way to stay friends with someone you know that is a secret flying monkey. That alerted them that you were on your way to see such apartment. You see, narcissists are smart that way. They are so big on. Please don't tell them this, that and the other. To your friends upon the breakup and the no contact. And some flying monkeys go along with it. Because it too makes them feel super powerful. And it makes you feel like you are losing your mind. You go to that friend and say, the weirdest thing happened. So and so was at the new apartment I was trying to lease. And that person you might be telling that is acting just as shocked as you are. They might have been the person that told your ex that you are trying to go no contact with. The other thing is, it could be a strange happening where you both accidentally ended up there. But here's the thing. Narcissists love to make you think you're losing your mind. And they plan several steps ahead for this. Because remember, from the moment you first met them, and from the moment you went on your first date together, they knew your relationship would come to a terrible end. And because of them knowing this, they make sure they put things in place, so they can remain in your life even when it seems they are out of your life. Now again, without this intel or information, I think they've been doing what they've been doing so long. They can almost guess your moves. But trust and know these narcissists will do anything to keep getting supply from you. They might follow you around without you knowing it, just to see where you're going at day to day. And then randomly they show up at a place they shouldn't know about it. Well, they shouldn't know about it. But they do because they have been following you. Or they had a flying monkey follow you. And it's all for supply. It's all for supply. And here's the thing. We've all seen strange things with our narcissists. One thing that I always found interesting, which is a video all in itself. But they will act incredibly not smart, let's just say. And distant. With a confused and again, not smart look on their face. Then out of nowhere they will turn and look at you like the devil, with a look on their face of being super intelligent. And then they will say something that sounds super evil and well thought out. And it made me think. Either they were splitting in front of my eyes, or it was all an act, or a combination of both. Because again, you see, from day one, when they figured out they were different when they were younger, the goal has almost always been how they can hide their true nature from everyone else, while getting what it is they want. And that is your pain, your fear, your sorrow, and your sadness. Because all of these things make them feel great about themselves, and they gain what we call narcissistic supply. And when they've been doing this for a long time, they can almost know where a person will be before they even go there. And if they don't have that feeling, they will find a way to get someone to tell them without telling you. So I will say this. Have boundaries when you meet people and after you meet people. If you hear or are called secretive by someone you are dating or friends with, when you just want to protect yourself, then you might want to rethink why this person is in your life. Again, ask yourself, are you trying to get all kinds of data and information out of people? Or are you just enjoying the moment with them and getting to know them? Yes. Possibly over time. A long period of time. You might willingly share information that might be helpful in case there is an emergency, and they the same with you. But narcissists really work on getting all of this out of you in the first 6 months. We lend them our phones. Hey, no big deal, right? Or we might lend them our car. No big deal, right? Then the relationship crashes and burns, metaphorically speaking. And they seem to turn up everywhere we go. Please know trackers are so cheap and easy to use. And these types love to use them. And they take the opportunity to introduce them during the honeymoon phase. Already knowing in a year or so, they will be using such devices to know your every step. So no. Don't let people use your stuff. You don't know them like that. Yes, they seem nice. But so does Count Dracula when he comes knocking on someone's door. Again. Ask yourself. Why are they asking these things? Why are they wanting to use these things of mine? They might make up a story. Or they will plan to get their car serviced on a day they know they have to go somewhere important. And they know that you are kind and giving and won't say no. And they will ask you to use your car. First off, ask yourself. Why did they schedule their car service on a work day, and why are they springing it upon you last minute? Well, hey. Maybe they had no choice. Okay. This is why I say, if you get vacation time at work, try to keep a few days just for things like this. So no. That's okay. I will take the day off as there were things I have to do anyway. And I will drive you to work or school or wherever they have to go. Now if they seem upset by this, or after the fact, more excuses seem to be made to get you away from your car and them with complete access to it, then you know something is completely up and wrong. Again, this is where our gut instincts are correct and oftentimes right when dealing with other people's relationships, but we often ignore such signs when it comes to ourselves. So in short, yes, I do believe somehow, some way, the narcissist knows things they shouldn't know. Just like we can feel things others can't feel. However, another part of it is we freely and sadly give up this intel to the narcissist when we are just trying to make the relationship work. Or they use other devious means such as car trackers and the like. This is why boundaries are important. If someone really cares about you, they would respect them. Again, ask yourself. Are you seeking to do all of these devious things we just talked about regarding the narcissist? That's right. You're not. You're just trying to get to know someone and have a good connection with them. And develop a real relationship. Narcissists from word go are trying to size you up. Gather as much information as humanly possible. And plan your destruction. I hope this answers your question. And please keep the questions and suggestions coming. I appreciate the interaction. Because this is how we grow and learn. Please know there is nothing wrong with having boundaries. And also please know narcissists love to test and break these boundaries. And when they try to do so, they just told you who and what they are. At that time, it's up to you to trust your gut and leave and move on to something and someone better God has waiting for you. With that said, I do hope your day is blessed. And until next time, bye for now. And be good to yourself.